Flesh and Blood. Did Channel Fireball really fire sell that many boxes? How does it impact the market? What do you think about it? And realistically, does it even matter? All this and more in today's quick video from Geeks First. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? Jacob here with Geeks First. We're actually going to talk about a different topic than I originally planned on recording a video for today. Traditionally, we actually were going to look at doing a 2.0 review. I know there's several articles that have come out, and there's a lot of things that I have not talked about. But in the interim, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and touch on a topic that is actually really, really weird to me, and it has to do with this $54.99 Card Shop Live Channel Fireball blister pack that you can get. So the other thing that they have, which is really weird, is a set of booster boxes that's $319, which means that's a really good deal. No matter how you skin it, you're getting an unlimited Welcome to Wraith, unlimited Arcane Rising, unlimited Crucible of War, you're getting a unlimited Monarch, a first edition Tales of Aria, and a first edition Everfest. 6 boxes for $320. That's ridiculously cheap. Like, that is at the level of distribution cheap, if I understand numbers right. So it's only a sane thing to say, let's add 1,000 of these and see if we can check out. So are you ready for our total? Yeah, that's right. $374,980. So we're spending $375,000 on Flesh and Blood boxes. That should be my intro. What if you spend $375,000 on Flesh and Blood boxes? Is it really worth it? Who could you even buy that from? All that. Stay tuned. I added 1,000 of each of these. Now, interestingly enough, I know this was a day ago, so I had put these in the cart on Thursday, and then I tried updating that cart. Well, it seems to be that at the time of update, there was only 76 of the Flesh and Blood mixer packs available, and only 22 of the 6-pack boosters, which is a far lower number than I had originally thought existed. So that grand total would have been $11,000 if we were able to check out. That said, we're going to hit a negative button there. It still says that there's 72. And this is just ludicrously broken at this point. I don't even honestly know if it's going to show that these exist, because I think they're sold out. So anyways, the point of this is that as I was looking at these and trying to come up with, some numbers, I did a spreadsheet. I like spreadsheets. So as I reviewed some of this information, these were as of 4/29/2022, the prices of the average boxes of WTR. Now, the selection process for this meant on TCG Player they had to be sealed boxes, and they had to have, as a seller, a good rating and more than a case. I did not want to have less than a case available. So these are the two requirements, basically. They're pretty basic requirements, but good review, star level, and has to have more than 4 in inventory in order for me to count the cost. So WTR was an average of $61.99. Arcane Unlimited was $98.89, which is probably one of the most expensive ones on this list. Crucible of War was $89.49. Monarch was $69.99. Tales of Aria, $94.99. That was one of the more expensive ones. And then Everfest was $77.75. What this means is that if you add all that together, it's about $493 total for those boxes, which really still isn't a bad deal when you think about it. This is all under $100 a box. So realistically, in an MSRP world, you're talking, $99.99 per box. So you probably should be looking at more like $599.98 for 6 boxes. According to their max inventory available, they only had 22 available at the time, which means the absolute TCG average for those boxes, if you take, by the way, all 6 of those and divide it by 6, is $82.17. The loose packs, since they had 76 and there were 4 of each, that means they only had 304 packs. So if you take the packs, put those into boxes, you're talking about 12 boxes, which is only 3 cases, for the WTR. So this is where Unhinged Magi did a video, and he kind of was curious if anybody knew maybe the total number they sold. I think this might actually answer that question of how much they fire sold. It really was not, if I'm capturing the data right, based on when I logged my refresh and negative, again, 24 hours ago, so sometime for 28, 5, 6 p.m., somewhere in that ballpark, don't have an exact estimate, but they only had a total of 35 boxes, if you really count it, of each product, which, again, is a lot. Don't get me wrong. That's a decent chunk of product for a store, but for a Channel Fireball site, that's nothing. Which basically means that each of these had a case of 8 cases, basically. When you look at the total number of boxes all together, that means only 208 total boxes across all 6 categories would have been sold. I'm assuming the wholesale price is probably $55 to $60, maybe $70 a box. So realistically, when you add up the bundle price of $319, divide that by 6, you're $53.33. You're below the wholesale price of what they were probably buying that at. Now, I'm assuming Channel Fireball gets a better deal, which probably means that their prices are going to be a lot lower. So I would imagine that they were either breaking even or they were just selling because they're done, or most likely because they screwed up and James White reprimanded them and they don't want to deal with it. Like, if I had to make a guess, because of kind of their fire selling and dumping of things, I do not know if Channel Fireball is going to carry, at least the company or Card Shop Live or whatever, is going to carry the new Flesh and Blood products going forward, because they were diluting the market in such a way that I feel like it was a detriment to local game stores, which is what Flesh and Blood really believes in. Now, I know they partner with Channel Fireball, but this could mean nothing. I'm just speculating here. This is just my humble little silly opinion for my little self looking at this from an outside perspective in my teeny little small house. So when I look at this and I say, okay, it's $53 on average, and that means that if you were to take the total dollar amount that you would have paid on TCG Player and then you subtracted that, the difference there is it's $173 worth of savings that you basically had right off the bat if you'd have just bought these. So you could have literally bought these boxes, turned around, listed them straight on TCG Player, less your fees, less shipping, charge them for shipping, whatever, and you would have made $175. Basically, or if distribution said, hey, I'm sorry, we're out of Crucible, we're out of Arcane, we're out of Monarch, we're out of Welcome to Wraith. They're probably not out of Monarch, by the way. They're probably not out of Tales Aria. They're definitely not out of Everfest. But if you look at it, I would imagine that the average difference there, it's calculated at $28.84, and what that means is that the average cost of those boxes is different by $28. So on average, you're saving $30 a box regardless across the entire ecosystem of the game at the moment. Now, if somebody would have bought all these, if I would have just hit the checkout button, it was basically $11,200 and something dollars, be shipped on a pallet, maybe freight, something like that. So if I had 10 grand just throw at this, I'd be like, okay, well, cool, I'm 10 grand in. And the wholesale cost, if I probably would have gone to a distributor or something, was probably, honest to God, right around that same ballpark. So you were literally getting distributor level pricing, but not from a distributor, which lends me to question why they're doing this. And that gets into the Unhinged Magi question of, were they truly fire sailing this? Did they have a build due? Were they not able to make a payment on something? I don't know. But I mean, when you look at this bundle deal and you get all these products, the odds of getting any one thing. So the best way I would have done this is I'd actually bought 4, which is a case of each. So you're getting basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases for, rock bottom prices. Now it still would have been, every bit of, 320 times 4 is $1,280. So you're still talking, $1,300. Add shipping, add taxes, things like that. But for $1,300, you're getting a case of each. And, odds are you might hit some legendary or something, at least to help pay back. But again, prices are kind of low across the board right now. So anyways, that's my real quick video on this. And it's nothing crazy, but I will in the next video be talking about this, which is the Flesh and Blood, insanely awesome, fantastic articles, and this new set, Uprising. I'm going to be touching on the Pro Tour. I'm going to just kind of go over a bunch of articles that I'm missing because there's just so much going on in the world of Flesh and Blood right now. So anyways, that's this really quick video on the topic of you know, the CFB dumping product, and yeah, it sucks. But you know, at the same time, I don't know. We'll see. We will have to see as it goes forward. So, thank you very much for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button for more content. Until next time, Jacob signing out. Peace.